friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today with my projects for Decorate Your Life. Now, we started at the beginning of the month with spring cottage blooms. We were gifted an extra something special, and this was called Besties. Besties, we got to cut all these out. So this is all the, it's a fussy cut companion pack to spring cottage blooms. We got, let's see, it's 65-pound cardstock. There are 37 designs, 2 of each on 8 sheets. So you got to cut all of these out yourself, and they were called Besties. They are called Besties. Now, this one is not a digital. You have to go into the store, into Decor8yourlife.com, and you have to make a purchase. You have to put it in your cart and buy it. Now, spring cottage blooms, if you didn't get that, you can put that in your cart too. It is absolutely gorgeous. I have really enjoyed working with this collection this month. I have made several projects, and I've enjoyed doing them. My first project was this adorable little shadow box with the Besties. Now, this was an ephemera pack add-on, which these were postcard size, so about 4.5 by almost 6, like let's just say 4 by 6 estimated size. And I put it in a box, and then I've got my Besties, and those are my Besties. That's what we all look like hanging out. I made a small folio with the Besties, with everything, with the ephemera add-on, with the spring cottage blooms. Adorable. I have done this very interesting project right here. Now, this was something that I've had in the back of my mind and saved somewhere, and I thought about it, and I have modified it to suit my needs. First off, I'm loving the process of the cutting out the fussies, the friends, all the little Besties, all the little goodies. I've already been cutting them out of the regular paper, but now to have this Bestie package was a blessing. I was so excited about that. So what I did, I made a box. Simple box. And the box is, I'm going to give you a size. It's about 3 1/4 by 1 1/2 is its size. And it is a 3 1/2 height. Now, this one does come, this is what it looks like when you make it per the instructions that I have found for this. I'm not going to open and show you what's inside of this. This is a future me project. This was a today me project. Today me was pretty excited about this one. Future me is excited also about that other little box. I didn't put a lid on it because I knew I was going to cut out all of these Besties and do exactly this with it. Now, it isn't a card. It isn't a box card that you can fold down or mail or any of that. What it is like a mini photo album. And what we're going to do, excuse me, I've got that raggedy cough that keeps lingering. We're going to pull this up. Check that out. That's the rest of this cute little cottage. We're going to kind of pull it forward. We're going to see if I can do this. We're going to pull it forward. And what you're going to see here, we're just going to start flipping it back. And we've got pages, including here. I didn't put anything here because maybe we wanted to write some friend stuff there. Here, And I can imagine that you could put a few more in here. This is just what I started with. I love, this is my favorite right here, cutting this out of the piece of paper. I love that, so large. And here's the last page. I didn't add anything on the back of here. You just drop it back in. There is, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it. Oh, there. There is a ribbon inside holding all of this in. Now, this is somebody's idea, but not in this manner. This part was taking an idea and moving it to the next level. Mostly because I loved all of this right here. And if you are a subby and you follow me, you know that this is something I'm going to do. I'm going to find a way to cut some stuff out, use the ephemera, the die cuts, whatever, and I am going to make them appear. They're going to shine. Are they not beautiful, all of these little besties? So the bestie with this cute little envelope. Mostly it really is. You're going to open it up and you're going to put a picture here. I wish I had a picture to put there. I really do. I don't, though. I don't have anything sitting on my desk for that today. That was my first project. I enjoyed making it. I think it showcased the paper, which this is so adorable. And all the besties. The besties are so cute. All of the little friends, everything. This was off of one of the sheets of paper that is in Spring Cottage Blooms. This is from Spring Cottage Blooms. Just used up all the pieces that were sitting on my desk. I have like lots of scrappies going on because of my projects. Okay, I'm going to take that one out. And then what I did is I made a different style of folio. Now, I showed you one that I had on my desk that I was disappointed because I didn't use the right kind of paper. I used 65 pound instead of 110 pound. And it was a little bit smaller than this one. I flew by the seat of my pants, and I created my own folio, and I have a tutorial on it. It is the one before this one. So that one shows different projects, but the tutorial for this folio is back one video, and you'll find it there. It's right on there. I did this folio, and this was a smaller one. This is another one that I did that I just flew by the seat of my pants. I already showed this one. I've not made a tutorial for that. Not necessarily sure I will, but this one I did already. So, Spring Blooms, I used bits and pieces of everything that I had left. So this here, I tore this one off of the ephemera pack, and it was across the top. And I really liked how it looked. Looks really nice. On the back here, I pieced paper, and I will probably put something here because it's not quite finished there. So I still have some besties to cut out, and I might fill that void right there with some besties. Now, this folio, as you can see, this is 1 1/8 is my spine, 5 inches on the front and the back. And this one right here is about 1 inch to 1 1/8. On the separate side, when you separate them, they're about 1/2 inch each. Now, each side mimics each other pretty closely in this one. Maybe not exact because the papers are a different size. You can use whatever you want. Whatever size paper you want to use on it. If you want to use a 6x6, you're going to be doing a little more piecing. The 8x8, this is 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, you're going to do a little more piecing. And then if you have 12x12 paper, that is ideal, and it'll get you all the way across and mimic a little bit better. But I'm working with 8 1/4 and 8 1/4, and so I've got a little bit of piecing going on, but I'm not mad about it. I love it. It gives you the opportunity to bring in some different colors. I did a taupe color right back here. Now, in this folio, in my tutorial, I show you how to make the base. And each one of these that I've made, and this is my 3rd one now, that base is there. Base is base. What I've done differently are the things that I'm going to show you. Here, I've added a pocket, and I've used these as like tags that you can, because they're one-sided, you can put a picture on and some journaling. Same thing on this side. Okay, I'm just going to go one way here. I'm going to open it to the left. We have got a flip up where I have got a pocket, and I've got my fussy cuts. My besties are cut out, and they're put in here in the little pocket. There is another flap down this way. I've left all of this open so that, my glue is not dry up in here yet. I've left all of this open so you can add pictures, you can add ephemera, you can, anything that you want, okay? There is a magnet in there to keep that closed. Then we're going to open it out this way. And what you're going to see right here is an open and an open, another flap and a flap. And you can do anything that you want there. You can add magnets behind here and cover that inside part if you want to. You can add pictures. You can add journaling, pockets, whatever is working in your brain. And then we open this all up like this. And I'm just going to show you here. Here are friends from the Besties. And I left this blank so that if you wanted to add, let me see if I've got, if you wanted to add anything here, we've got tuck spots, nothing here, a tuck spot. If you wanted to journal, if you wanted to get bigger photo mats, you absolutely can. The small part goes back on the inside, and the flaps go on the outside. We've got right here in the center, this is center left, and I have got center right. Ooh, still some wet glue going on here. We have got pockets, so let me show you this pocket. And in that pocket, look, we've got a little tag with a bestie on it. Isn't that cute? I enjoyed cutting those out. And the more you do them, there's so much patience involved with it. And then I've got the friends here on the, these are postcard size. I would like to make cards with this. You can do what I did with it. You can use them as tags for writing, adding pictures to. You know, you've just got to have all that good stuff in here. We're going to close this side. We're going to take a look at the other side. So again, I've got a pocket here. And these are just like little hidden pockets. You want to be sure. I feel like in here, I have left enough room to fill this baby up. So as many pictures as you want. Ideally, I mean, you'll know. I don't put pictures in them, so I don't know how many it will take. But we've got, I have covered up. I put a pocket here. You can see there's a pocket there. I did a little bit of piecework here. I left this blank for either adding a picture or writing on. Here we can add pictures or write on. My pocket works. Nothing here. Oh, maybe that's, let me see if that's a pocket. Oh, it is a pocket. Just on the upper half, there's a little pocket. So if you want to use that, you can. there is a magnet behind here. And then we have got these flip outs. I did those instead of waterfalls this time. And then we have got all of this. We've got, these are, let me show you what we got here. I thought that mushroom with the chick was so cute. We've got tuck spots all through here. So you can take and either mat or you can tuck. If I were going to do anything with this, I would make it permanent. So I'm going to push that one back in, right back here to the center. And there we go. All right, my friends, I just wanted to share with you today my projects. Today is my day to share projects. I'm so excited for them. I've enjoyed working with this paper. If you have not gone to check out the website, our Facebook page, on our Facebook page we have Wishing Wednesday, where you can go on and you can wish for, maybe you can wish for some friends or a digital pack or some ribbon. I wished for some ribbon and lace and my wish was granted. Miss Jenny granted me tons of ribbon, which is, a part of it is right here in the bottom of this box. I used it today. Join our group, join Facebook, and you too can participate in Wishing Wednesday. I know that there'll be some other things going on in the group. You can share any projects that you make with any of the Decorate Your Life projects. So you'll see, as someone on the design team, you'll see all of our amazing designers putting their work on the Facebook group. There's also the YouTube channels for all of us. You have to go check all of them out. So all of our designers, our amazing designers, are going to be down in the box below. All of Sandi's information, all the social media stuff is also in the box below. You will have links to go, excuse me, go shopping, either Sandi 15 or Leslie 15. Go have at it, have a good time, and we'll see you soon.